Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Demon here, bringing you guys another pro replay cast. Today I have a game for you between xCat and Lions Esports Club. Lions playing spectacularly lately. I've been really impressed with them. Tight play all around. Very nice, fun team to watch. xCat, of course, also a fantastic team themselves. Always finds interesting ways to interact with their opponent, with the other team that isn't really afraid to try out different heroes, so very entertaining watching them as well. I expect this to be a pretty cool game to watch, so let's jump right into it. First, we'll start off on Legion side. xCat on Legion side. I've actually seen this exact lineup. Like, literally, I'm pretty sure these exact 5 heroes were used to beat when they played against SG a week or two ago, and they actually beat them. So this is a lineup. These are heroes that they have practiced quite a bit. So I expect them to have it down pretty well. This is a very tempo-based lineup. You can see we have 3 portal keys, Pebbles, Dampier, and Rally, all expected to get portal keys, and then 2 very long-range damage supports. Of course, Aluna has her power throw, and Riftwalker has all of her skills being over 1,000 range. So, definitely, we're going to see a lot of pickoffs that try to cascade into more pickoffs. And that's what I mean by tempo-based. I mean, this team is going to look to get early portal keys and then just get an advantage and then use that advantage to get another advantage and use that advantage to get another advantage, and just sort of, very aggressive warding, PKing all around, picking people off. Now, Lions on this Hellborn team will be wanting to avoid this conflict up here because they have pretty poor level 1 heroes. Ophelia, of course, before the creep spawn, completely useless. Wild Soul, very bad level 1, so we're looking at 3v5 if they were to actually contest this little roam up here. So doing a very good job avoiding that. xCat has a very nice level 1 lineup on the other hand, with many stuns and quite a bit of damage themselves. So Lions Esports actually going to run a Pestilence dual mid. I've seen this exact lane before in a game that I played myself, and I was like, that's kind of weird, Pestilence Engineer lane. I've never seen that before, but it's actually pretty strong. It is very strong, in fact. You'd be surprised the amount of damage that Engineer and Pestilence can put out. Of course, an early portal key, Steam Boots, Shrunken Head on Pestilence is very strong. So, of course, Aluna Pebbles, a classic strong dual mid, but they will have their work cut out for them here. It's going to be the battle of who gets the first portal key. Is it going to be Pebbles or Pestilence? So, just looking at the rest of the team, of course, we have Ophelia, Wild Soul, classic Lions with a lot of mid-game timing push sort of thing going on. They really like doing this quite a lot. They like having, Pestilence is going to get his portal key, and maybe a Shrunken Head. Wild Soul is going to get his Mock. Master of Arms is going to get his Shrunken Head. We're going to have a lot of strong mid-game presence, so we're going to look at, 25-30 minutes. Lions is going to look to close this game out if they can get those items. And Pebbles actually got stunned here. He has a really low health to be up that far. He's going to get hit by all of these, by the Pestilence stun, by the keg, by the turret, and he's going to go down, and that just demonstrates what I mean by this is a strong lane. Pestilence's stun plus the slow sets up a very high number of stacks on Engineer's turrets. Of course, the more you get hit, the slower you get, and it gets pretty slow. Like, it gets ridiculously slow. Engineer's turret, if you are not familiar. So we're going to see First Blood picked up on Lions Esports on the Pestilence. So, very nice start for them. Of course, lane's not quite over yet. We really do not want to see this Pebbles dying, though, on Legion side. They don't want to see... Pebbles is like the person that you don't want dying on your team, because Pebbles' early portal key is going to set up your plays. I told you, they need the portal keys to be really active. So, Pebbles actually going to be stunned again, and he's not doing anything. I think maybe he lagged out? I don't know. I'm not sure if he would have lived anyway unless he got a really big stun off. So yeah, Super KG is going to ask if he DC'd. They're going to pause. I guess he did. That's pretty unfortunate. That's going to close this lane out pretty well. I don't think they can come back from this, and this is absolutely devastating for xCat on this Legion side because Pebbles sitting at 170 GPM, not going to cut it. He needs that early portal key in order to set up, you know, these plays for his team. As I said, a very tempo-based team. They don't want Lions to get to that mid-game point where Wild Soul has Mach. You have all of these shrunken heads. You have maybe even a portal key on Engineer, a tablet of command on Engineer. Oh, and I don't know, Pebbles gonna get stunned again by Pestilence. We're gonna see a Keg nicely dodged there. Oh, but Power Supply is gonna give Pestilence the mana to stun, and that is the third death on Pebbles. Third death. This middle lane, this middle lane is absolutely winning Lions the game right now, keeping this Pebbles down 150 GPM. He's that portal key on the Pebbles is going to be delayed by at least 5 minutes at this point, which is absolutely not the start that xCat wants to see. So we're going to see a Suicide Wild Soul, of course. It was pretty obvious, Suicide Wild Soul on Lions. And xCat is going to be doing a really, really good job bottom lane, keeping this Wild Soul down. Wild Soul is only going to be sitting at 160 GPM right now. Of course, he eventually will get there, as he always does, utilizing Ancients, things like that. But at this point, we, you know, they're doing a good job of delaying the Mach for as long as they can. We're going to see a Skeleton, though, with the Ophelia. Kind of a weird compel by Rally, kind of not really getting him that much distance. One more auto attack, there it is, so he's going to go down. The Rally is going to go down to Master of Arms, played by our good friend Flynmaster. So I think that Rally probably would have been able to survive if he had played that compel a little bit better. But it is what it is. Stuff happens. Stun's going to go out in Pestilence. Are we going to see follow-up? We are going to see follow-up, but the Keg is going to be dodged. Nice dodge by Pebbles. Doing a good job dodging these Kegs, but, you know, just some of them, you just can't dodge them. Because you're slowed too much. So, as I was saying before, they're doing a nice job of keeping the Wild Soul down in this bottom lane. Dampier, of course, is going to be farming. He's going to be the main farmer for xCat on this Legion side, looking to get hopefully a really early maybe Grimoire portal key. Would really do a lot to get them back into the game, because yes, the portal key is going to be delayed on is going to be delayed on this Pebbles, but you know, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the game. They still have tools. They still have things they can do. They still have the Rally, which of course he's Suicide, but he is still a Rally. They do have the Dampier, who is farming fantastically right now. And they will eventually have a portal key on Pebbles. He's eventually going to get there. Indeed. Whew. I thought they might have gotten the Pebbles right there, but they didn't. But, of course, the kills on the Pestilence, the kill on the Master of Arms are going to put them at a pretty nice GPM. So, the good thing, though, coming from xCat's perspective is that Lions can't convert these early kills, this early lead, into anything at this point. Because, look, they have an Ophelia who needs levels. They need a Wild Soul who needs a Mach. They need items. They need a portal key on their Pestilence. They can't do anything at this point. It's not like, you know, if xCat were winning this Pebbles, we get a 10-minute, 9-minute portal key and just absolutely go bonkers on everybody and destroy everything. You know, even though they have 3 kills mid, they have another kill top, it's not like this is an immediate threat to this Legion team. It will eventually become a threat. It is going to create a larger window of opportunity to allow them to get the farm they need, get the Mach, you know, all the stuff I'm talking about. But it's not any direct threat right at this very instant. So bottom tower is going to go down. Dampier got the tower kill. He's gonna shoot him right up to 460 GPM. He also got the bear kill as well. Killed Boo Boo, which of course gives 100 gold as a bounty for that. So he's farming at the speed of light right now. 450, that's what they need. This Dampier, he's pretty close to a light brand, I would assume. Yep. Only 700 or so gold away from light brand. 8 minutes in the game. Very, very nice. Although we're going to see a push going top in retaliation. Although Rally is being really aggressive right now. Here comes the ult. Oh, and it missed. Oh, no. That was purely a misclick. Like, he wasn't interrupted. Ophelia didn't move. He just clicked on the wrong place. Ophelia would have almost 100% been taken out if Rally had landed his ultimate, but he just missed, and that was horrible. That was a terrible misplay. It's going to cost not only Rally his life, but it's also going to cost them a tower. Are we going to get a last hit here? No. They're just going to give it to the team. Meanwhile, Pestilence actually going to be diving Pebbles. 1 hit, 2 hits. Pebbles going to go down, but we have a Dampier TPing in. Is he going to catch the Pestilence? He's right next to him. There. Oh, Pestilence, nice reaction time. Going to stun. The slow is going to prevent Dampier from catching up. Also the flight. Ooh, so Pestilence is going to get away with his life after solo killing the Pebbles. So Pebbles sitting at 4 deaths right now? 4 deaths right now. I don't know what they're going to do about that. I don't know how they're going to really play around that. Pebbles basically having a 10-minute delayed portal key. Like, his portal key is not going to hit until over 20 minutes at this point. Sitting on just boots in a bottle. Vanilla boots, that is. So, Wild Soul's tower did go down. It's going to give him a lot more leniency to farm at this point. You're going to see his farm go up. Of course, he's up to 250 right now. So his farm is going up indeed. Like I said, you can't stop a Wild Soul indefinitely. But that early game, keeping him, keeping this creep wave away from the tower, denying him the ability to kill lane creeps, really is going to delay his Mach quite a bit. And that's what you can do. You can just delay it. You can't stop it completely. Like if they were to keep pushing this wave up to Wild Soul's tower, he would be at 300 GPM already, 325 open. Engineer's going to see Riftwalker. A Keg's going to come out and solo kill on the Riftwalker. Oh, a dive though by Pestilence. Skeleton King Grips is going to come out. Pestilence is going to be in range. Is he going to stun? He is. The ult did come out from Engineer to secure that kill. Oh, but he's in. He's going to tower dive on the Aluna. Man, that's so much damage. Tower hitting Pestilence. He's going to get away. A-okay though. Dampier, however, taking out the Ophelia at the exact same time. Dampier sitting at 450 GPM. He has a light. He does not have a light brand at this point, but he is going to buy it in a second, I do imagine. So we're sitting at 1-9 in favor of Lions Esports Club. As I said though, this isn't immediately ending the game. They have time. They can still get portal keys. They can still do their stuff, put pressure on, pick off all of these heroes. The Engineer, the Ophelia, the Master of Arms. Go around and really just dominate this game after they get their items, of course. But, this is a 10-minute delay they're looking at. Them losing this early game really is going to give Lions the room they need to maneuver their way into all of the items they need to go and do their super mid-game timing push that they're looking for. Pebbles and Rally sitting at 200 GPM each. Boots. Steam Boots finished on Rally. No Steam Boots finished on Pebbles, though. It's tough. We're going to look at a tough situation. Oh, a Blink is actually going to go... Pestilence is going to blink on the Aluna. Oh, but a lot of damage is going to come out on the Aluna. She's going to fall. Pestilence is going to fly away safely. Man. Oh, that must have left a terrible taste. Terrible taste in Legion Team's mouth. Getting that kill without any retribution. Really, really not what they need right now. What they do need is this Dampier. Normally you'd finish the Grimoire first. Normally you'd go Grimoire and Dampier after the Lightbrand. However, I think that he needs a portal key immediately. Ooh, nice boo-boo kill right there. Give him another 100 gold, why not? But he needs a portal key, honestly, like right now he needs it. I don't think he should get any other items. Oh, but Pestilence gonna come in, blink, stun on the Dampier. Blood Shout's gonna come out, stun. Wow, that's a ton of damage. Whew. Wow, that is a ton of damage. When you get to level 11 with Dampier, when you have all of your skills maxed with your 2 nukes maxed, that is, with a level 2 ultimate, you just do so much damage and huge amount of ability to turn around too, because his ultimate gives him 300, 480, it gives him a 500 health turnaround. You do 500 health to your opponent, and you heal 500 health yourself. So, you know, Dampier, it's pretty tricky. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of familiarity with the hero to be familiar with just how much, you know, Dampier can really turn a fight around on you in those 1v1 situations. So that was really good though. Pestilence is going to go down. Dampier's sitting at 500 GPM at this point. He did buy... Ooh, that's a real engineer. Ooh, Pestilence. Pestilence going to be flying in. We're going to see the ult from Riftwalker come out, going to hit both. We're going to see shield from Master of Arms shielding a lot of damage from Pestilence. So he's going to seal sit a little bit over half health. Engineer going to be taken out by Dampier easily. Dampier had the choice there of taking out the Engineer or the Pestilence. Which one should you take out is the question. At this point of the game, I would probably want to deny them as much mid-game power as possible. Nice reaction by Pestilence. Stunning before Dampier can get his Q off, his terror off. Although Ophelia is going to die. We're going to see stuns and stuff go off on the Rally. Is Rally going to go down? Yes, he is going to go down. Dampier sitting up there, not quite doing anything, actually. Pestilence sitting at low health. Pebbles getting chased down. We need some assistance over here with this Pebbles. They really need heroes down here. Oh, but Master of Arms gonna give up his life for that kill. Nice dodge. On the keg. Nice dodge on the keg indeed. Master of Arms gonna go down. Dampier just tearing everybody up. He does have Grimoire finish. So this is really, really good. That was a really good fight. It could have gone better. We could have seen a little bit more responsiveness. I feel like they were a little confused. I feel like xCET was a little confused as to what they really wanted to accomplish that fight. You saw Dampier was kind of wandering up here. Pebbles was kind of doing whatever over here. But it did work out in the end. Dampier, with his massive amount of farm, just managed to turn the fight around. So now that's 4 kills, 5 kills, some amount of kills going out for a Legion team. And it's really going to help them get back into the game. Dampier needs a portal key. Seriously. I guess he's farming at the speed of light, so he is going to get one in a minute or two. But I still think that for Legion team to get back in this game, they need to start being really aggressive. You know, what a lot of teams do at this point, and I don't know if they're going to do it or not, but they just tunnel vision so hard. They focus on, oh, we need the portal key on the Pebbles. We need the portal key on the Pebbles before we're aggressive. We need the portal key on the Rally. We need these things. Well, no, you don't need them. Sure, it's really helpful and useful, but at some point you need to do it. Like, you just need to go. You can't wait. I mean, Wilds is going to have Mach in a minute or two. You just can't wait for these items to come out on Lion's team. So it is whatever. Dampier spent all of his gold on a portal key. Portal key gonna come out. Now, they should really just start training this Dampier right now. He has 550 GPM. He can just 1v5 everybody. But instead, he's gonna go on the Wild Soul instead of the Engineer. Really? I don't know if he must have seen the Engineer. He must have. And he's gonna go down. Riftwalker's gonna go down. Wild Soul did not go down, so that was awful. Oh man, I actually want to see what Nox saw. I want to see what his perspective was for that play. So he's gonna come up. he knows the Wild Soul's there because he saw the bear, and that was actually really nice reaction time. He blinked almost immediately after seeing the Wild Soul, but he blinked a little too fast. If he had thought for just 1 second and went on this Engineer would be dead. There would have been no Keg, no turret, no ultimate, and, you know, that would have been probably a way different fight. So yes, nice reaction time coming out of the fog, but stop to think a little bit too. Rally going to take a ton of damage. Pestilence Stun going to come out. Rally's going to go down. Not sure why he was there to begin with. xCat falling apart in this game. Absolutely. Dampier should not have been over here alone. Yeah, there was the Riftwalker who was kind of straggling behind, but they, like, Pebbles was just farming. I think they're doing it. They're doing what I said. They're tunnel visioning too much on this Pebbles. They're like, oh, we need to get the portal key on the Pebbles. By the way, this is going to be a Congo kill for Lions Esports. Probably going to go on Pestilence, because Pestilence just going to blink in and not care because he has a token. So Pestilence almost 100% going to get the token, and that's going to be pretty huge. That's going to set up, let's see, let's look at our gold counts right now. We're going to see, only 1,000 gold more. In a 1,000 gold, Master of Arms has a Shrunken Head. Wild Soul already has his Mock. How are we looking? Shrunken Head and Pestilence. 2,000 gold for Shrunken Head and Pestilence. Ophelia doesn't need anything else. So these items are going to come pretty soon within the time period of this token. So this token's really, yes, it's happening now, but I'm telling you, in 6 minutes, 5 minutes, it's really going to be huge for this mid-game effort the Lions is going to be putting out. And I guess Pebbles is going to be getting close to his portal key, but they, like I said, they can't be waiting for it. They just can't be. They need to be training on the Dampier, utilizing all of Rally as big trouble that he's going to be able to queue out. He's going to be just fine. Oh, but Pestilence! Thought about chasing there. Solid CP. Backed off. Top tower's going to go down. This isn't real. I mean, yeah, we're gonna see the Master of Arms back off. This is not the push yet. This is not the push Lions is looking for. It was just a push that they happened to be in the area to do. The push is going to come out when we have a Shrunken Head on Pestilence, which he is only 1,000 gold away from. Shrunken Head is already going to be picked up on Master of Arms in just one little piece of gold. There he has it. I'm sure he's going to be bringing it over once Curry gets back to base. But time's ticking, time's ticking, time's ticking. And yes, when it comes to late game, late game, xCET is not horrible. They're not horrible. They'll be able to match up alright-ish, if not on even ground. But you need to go through this mid-game period where you have the Ophelia and the Wild Soul and the Engineer, who's one of the strongest mid-game supports in the game. Ooh.
Piece of cake.
Wow. That was... Pestilence was just sort of sitting here baiting himself as an illusion, if you didn't notice. I thought that was an illusion of Pestilence, but it wasn't. He was literally just standing there for like 15 seconds. Of course, they didn't have a ward up to see him anyway, but next level baiting, going on by Pestilence, pretending to be an illusion. So, they're going to push mid tower. Oh, but we're going to see stuff coming out on Riftwalker. Huge stuff. Oh, Dampier's going to TP in. Gonna put out all of his skills. Ult did manage to get did manage to go off on Engineer. That was pretty poor by Lions. I was too busy talking about that cool illusion play, but I'm not really sure why they're pushing that tower with 3 heroes. We had the Wild Soul farming their jungle. The Master of Arms, where is the Master of Arms? Master of Arms was farming somewhere else. I think bottom lane. They were just pushing that tower with 3 heroes, and they were committed to it too. Like, it's not like they just pushed a little bit and then got back. They really committed themselves to this push with 3 people, and I told you, the push is, they're not ready yet. They need a Shrunken Head on Pestilence, which is here. Like, they just had to wait 30 more seconds. So they're going to have a Shrunken Head on the Pestilence in a second. I'm sure he's going to be picking it up. But this is xCat's chance. This is their chance to counterattack. Right now, they have to get it done. They have a portal key on the Pebbles. They have a portal key on the Rally. They've had a portal key on the Dampier. They need... This is wrong. They need wards here. They need wards here. They need wards here. They need hyper aggressive wards. Like, see this engineer? He should be dead. They need to be seeing everything in this forest. They just have one ward on the Aluna. How many wards? I mean, they have this ward. That's an old ward. I'm not sure why they put it there. Back then, maybe it had a purpose, but it definitely does not have a purpose now. They did put a little bit of... They put a ward up here, which is a little bit aggressive. It does stuff. And look, it's going to see the Ophelia, which is going to let them be a little bit aggressive. Dampier's farming. He should not be farming. Like I said, they need to do it right now. I'm telling you, they need to win this game right now. xCat, absolutely, right now. Come on, you need to get over here and win this game. Like if they pick off the Ophelia, they can go and pick off Pestilence. They can go and pick off somebody else. They can just have this complete map control with this, with just the sheer momentum this team can pick up. So yeah, there goes the Ophelia. Ophelia is going to get blinked on and killed very quickly. But what are you doing? What are you doing? xCat. Seriously. So, okay, Rally's going to be blinked on. He's in trouble. He's going to queue out, though, except it's not really going to do anything. Where's the team? Is Pebbles going to be okay? I don't know. He's pretty close to his tower. Oh, we're going to see Impale come out of Pestilence, which is going to secure the kill. Shrunken Head, though, finished on Dampier, going to come out. He does have Pestilence ultimate. Oh, one more hit. Pestilence's ultimate is really going to mitigate the Shrunken Head a whole lot in team fights. Because this is only level 2 ultimate. And Dampier is already down to 0 armor. Level 3 ultimate, and he'll be down to -6 armor. So even though he has a Shrunken Head, you're going to have, you know, acid, auto attacks, are going to bring him down so quickly. If xCat is relying on Dampier bringing them through 5v5 team fights, they are wrong. Dampier will not be doing that. In fact, the advantage that they got from having their 550 GPM Dampier 10 minutes ago is pretty much lost at this point. Yeah, he's really strong, he does strong things, but that overwhelming sort of get a portal key on Dampier, who's level 13, 12 minutes into the game, that's not there anymore. Oh, is he going to find the Wild Soul before he PKs? What was his, how do you see that? So he's going to come up the hill. I think he's just looking for somebody. And, alright, so he had practically no time. Practically no time. Wild Soul's gonna TP out. A-okay, I'm pretty sure this ward saw Dampier coming. So here it is. This is the push that I was talking about. This is the 25. I mean, 25 is really early, to be honest. Their early game dominance really, you know, bumped this up on the schedule. I would normally think that this sort of mid-game offensive would be 30-ish minutes into the game, give or take 5, but we are on the very early range of this push happening. So 25 minutes in, they can't fight this. They're pigeonholing themselves. xCat's pigeonholing themselves into this 5v5 fight. They really want it. I don't know why they want this fight to happen. Okay, so Skeleton's going to go on Rally. Rally in big trouble, taking a lot of damage. All the ultimate from Wishwalker is going to come up, hit nobody though. Dampier, Shrunken Head coming out, but oh, the ultimate from Pestilence just makes his armor so low. He's taking so much damage. He's going to go down, and everybody else is dead. Pebble's in trouble. He's going to go down as well. This game is just over. And xCat knows it as well. So, phenomenal display from Lions. That was just very nice gameplay. They knew exactly what they had to do, because Lions does this all the time. This is their thing. They do mid-game timing pushes like a boss, and they do it well. They just sit back and they have a game plan and they follow it. So let me bring up the end match stats. Here's the in-game stats for you guys to check out real quick. Of course, you know, absolutely nothing negative about xCET. They're still a wonderful team, but I feel like they were just too focused on getting the portal keys on their Pebbles and Rally. Really, they should have just gone for a really early portal key when on the Dampier when he had 550 GPM 10 minutes into the game, and tried to make that into a thing. Sure, it's not ideal, but at least it's something, right? You know that if they waited until this point, and it looked like they really were waiting for the 5v5. I don't know if they thought they were going to win it or something, but I feel like they played their cards wrong. I really like this lineup. I like these 5 heroes. I like the lineup that they drafted. I really like the concept, but the execution just was not there this game. Of course, we did have a disconnect early on with the Pebbles. He died 4 times as well, so huge handicap. I'm sure it's not something that they're used to having. I'm sure they're not used to playing around a 150 GPM Pebbles. But, you know, that's what scrimming and practices are for, to learn how to play around those situations. So once again, good job to both teams, especially good job to Lions. Very nice play. Of course, they practice these lineups all the time, so it is to be expected. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. I hope you found it useful. Leave some feedback in the comments. Throw me a like and a share. Subscribe for more videos. Have a nice night, and as always,